So XtremeAg formed a new partnership this year with a company called Vive. You know, when that was presented to me, you know, I'm like, I don't know who Vive is. You know, never heard of Vive, so wasn't real sure what was going to go on. And through the conversation, I was told that they have a product that will control root knot nematodes. When that word was said, root knot nematodes, my ears perked up like a dog. And I said, I'm in for whatever test they want to do on root knots. Jeremy Watts, the Vive representative, came down and met with us, and we were supposed to do a 40-acre trial. We got to talking about the rates and the prices. After finding out what the price is on this product, we did a whole lot more than 40 acres. We probably have about 3,000 acres of Averland. The product's called Averland, and it's basically a liquid Avicta type product. And we run it in furrow. After everything was said and done, we end up with about 3,000 acres of it. You know, there's about a $20 price, cheaper price versus, you know, what we've been running as a competitive product, or the product we've been running as grower standard practice. I did kind of walk off on a limb and try a large amount of acres for the first time, but with the difference in the money, I didn't see it was going to take a whole lot of yield to make up the difference in the money and the product, you know, and that's a whole lot of money, which is a song that my daughter-in-law kind of likes, which is a pretty cool song. But back to the original story, we've got some really high numbers of root knot nematodes down south on our south farm. We have 2 new farms that we rented that we don't know about, so we stayed with our grower standard practice there, but also embedded this Averland into some plots down there. So we're looking at it at multiple different ways. We're super excited about the price. I think the price is, if it did yield less, and the data shows, you know, it versus vellum or tit for tat, you know, maybe it winning more than the vellum does. But if it does yield less, it's got to yield way less to not be a better ROI than the other product. So, and I'm not bashing vellum, because vellum's been something that's been a mainstay for us and worked for us very good. So if you're using vellum, I'm not telling you not to use vellum. I'm saying this is another opportunity we have to maybe capture the same amount of yield or more and have less cost in it. And I went as far as talking to some agronomists that don't sell the product, sold by a competitive company. They said it works fine. I talked to, you know, some people in Alabama. I talked to some people in the Carolinas that's been using this product. You know, I didn't just go start pouring it in the tank and saying, okay, let's see what happens. I did my homework on the product and got nothing but good results out of my homework. So we've got it this year. We're going to try it. We're going to keep up with it. I promise you, for my pocketbook, this is one of the biggest tests that we'll have on the farm this year.